going to be talking about the connection between McLaren, Mercedes, and Honda. Now, Honda is a very legendary and OG status company when it comes to Formula One. You got to go back to the first generation NSX, where Ayrton Senna was racing for McLaren, but McLaren was using a Honda engine and they were winning all these races. And that's where the driver Ayrton Senna test drove a first generation NSX and gave some feedback. And that's kind of how that history got all tied in together. But then you fast forward a couple decades and Honda has been producing some of the best engines in the world for McLaren, for Red Bull. I mean, these guys produce legendary, world-class, world championship engines, which is awesome. So the legendary race car that McLaren was using was the MP4. That's the race car that Ayrton Senna drove. That's the one they got all the championships, and that's the one that had the Honda engine. But this is a McLaren MP4-12C. Now, do you see that connection, right? You don't have other cars like the 650S or the 570S or the 720S. None of these cars have the actual name of the legendary race car chassis. This did. This is the MP4-12C. Now, before the McLaren was produced, one of the most famous and actually till this day most expensive car in the entire world is the McLaren F1, where you drive it in the center position and it's just absolutely amazing. And of course, they named it F1 because of McLaren's dedication and commitment to Formula One. So what I love about McLaren is that they're just a Formula One crazy company. Ron Dennis is also a humongous name when it comes to being associated with McLaren and Formula One. And a fun fact is that Ron Dennis actually saw the potential of Lewis Hamilton ever since he was a kid. Like, it's a really cool story. But the crazy part is that now Lewis Hamilton, has won majority of his championships in a Mercedes, and that's why we're going to be segueing to our Mercedes right here. Mercedes is the GOAT. This was made when Lewis Hamilton was winning his championships, and not only that, this was the official pace car. The GTS was the official pace car in Formula One for 2015, 2016, and 2017. So the connection is really cool because not many cars in the world get to be the pace car for the greatest race organization in the entire world. And just knowing that that's the history just makes me happy. So hopefully you learn a little bit more about Formula One history. And guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video. You guys take care. Thank you for watching. We'll talk to you soon.